Hello, I know I haven't posted in a while. I've been traveling, and I think this is going to be the last video in this humiliating series of all the things I screwed up in 2024 and 2025. So already, almost the middle of February, and I'm done. And I had a bunch of other things that I wanted to talk about. Some of them, like, I realized are not so bad. It wasn't really my fault, but a lot of things were. This is another thing that was my fault. So the thing that I screwed up was that I stayed in the market too long. Now, I was scared to post this one too because I'm afraid people are going to say, "Well, I tried this market in 30 days and I didn't get any leads." Most of the time, you need a good 4 to 6 months in a market to see what's going on. But I entered a market. The market is El Paso, Texas, for a specific reason. That specific reason was to really owner finance deals out of there, and I never got one deal to owner finance out to a buyer. What that is, we can talk about if anybody wants to know. But the issue is that, and I made some money on deals. I lost money on one deal there, but the issue is if you get into a market for a specific reason. Just for example, like you get into, I'm getting into Toledo, Ohio, also to buy properties and owner finance them out, and you can't do deals the way you want to do them. Like you just happen to find some other deals that you wholesale, or you hotel, or you flip, then it's not a great market for you because whatever you're trying to do is not working there. So that's what I try to do in El Paso. I never could crack the code. It probably is a lot of deals there that happen the way I want to. It just didn't work for me. Um, and it happens to be a difficult market. Taxes are high. It's complicated. You really need someone to speak Spanish on your staff. Um, but if you get into a market for a specific reason and then you give it, I mean, I gave it over 2 years. I didn't get one deal for that specific reason, you know, it's probably not worth it. Now I got deals, and it proves the theory that you can operate in other places, but don't stay in a market that long. And that was a mistake for me. I got into deals in El Paso, eventually lost money on a deal, I lost a decent amount of money on a deal, and just my screw up. And again, I got into El Paso right when rates were changing, and again, it was a very complicated market. I remember when I told people I was in El Paso, it looked like I was crazy. It's funny, Texas really has five big cities, right? Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio. And then it has this stepchild in El Paso, which is in a different time zone, right? That's in mountain time. All the other cities are in central time. It's very far away. Like, I didn't even realize. I thought I was going to fly to Dallas and drive there. It's a 9-hour drive. And the people, and I know tons of people in Texas. Tons of people do very well in Texas. When I told them El Paso, they all looked at me like I was nuts. So I should have got out of El Paso probably a year before I did. I should have given it a year, and I didn't. It was a mistake. I'm not really marketing there. I do get leads there. I may do some deals there, and I have also follow-up deals that I already paid for the marketing. The leads are in my system. I'm going to follow up with them, so I may do more deals in El Paso. But it's important to understand if you get into a market, you give it a year, and the specific reason you went into that market is not coming true. It's not giving you any fruition. You got to really decide. I should have got out of El Paso earlier. It was a mistake. So another screw up that I had for 2025. This is going to end this humiliating series of all the things I screwed up in 2024 and 2025. I am now going to actually look to the brighter future of 2026 and explain what's going on. And there are real big, incredible changes, both on a micro level in certain markets and on a macro level throughout the country. I just came back for an investor fuel. It's very interesting what's going on. And I'm going to talk about how I'm going to try to capitalize on some of those changes, and maybe I can help you, so you can see what's going on, because there are big changes going on in the real estate market in the country right now. It's a very interesting time. So if you like these series and you want more, any questions, please like, comment, subscribe, and in general, I hope I can be a resource for anybody who needs my help. Thank you very much for watching.